I'm beating every N64 game, and I mean all of them. The twist is, the next game I play is randomly selected, so I have no clue what's coming next. This is the journey to beating every N64 game. Game number 251, Chōkūkan Night Pro Yakyū King 2. Released in 1999, this game was developed by Genki and published by Imagineer. We played the first game in this series way back at game 6-7, haha, funny number. So it's been quite a while. That was the chibi baseball game. No, not the one where you do the life simulation. We're just purely playing the sport in this one. I remember enjoying that game quite well. The graphics were really neat to me, and the game played fast pace. I wonder if this will essentially be the same thing, just with a roster update, or if they change the game up at all. I'm kind of excited. Let's get into it. Also, quick shout out to Who Was Phone on GameFAQs for writing a translation guide on this game. Link in the description. Ah yeah, that's exactly how I remember this one. I wonder if this is just an art style or what. It reminds me of what Mii's look like later on the Wii. Here's the main menu of the game. The middle option says Party Mode. That sounds like fun. Count me in. There were 8 choices here, although the bottom 2 options are Stats and Exit, so only 6 to choose from. First up is the classic Home Run Derby. Swing at the pitch and try to hit it over the fence. Hit as many as you can to get a high score. Once you fail to hit a home run 3 times, the round ends. There's also this one where you have to field lazy pop flies and bunts as the catcher. I'm not really sure what determines your score here. This one is quite interesting. The strike zone is divided into 9 pieces of glass. You have 9 pitches to break all 9. Super easy, but then they respawn and you only have 8 pitches. The key is to hit multiple pieces with a single ball. Although I believe the best you could possibly do is hit all 9 with 4. Hit the middle along with any corner and the 2 adjacent ones. You will then have 2 full edges left. The best you could hope to clear 2 full edges with is 4 pitches. I'm sure this could be modeled as a graph somehow to actually prove it, but well, I'm a bit rusty on my math skills. Another one where you just field balls as the shortstop, similar to the catcher one, but a bit more challenging. This one's pretty neat too. You have to run along all the base paths, but there are fielders running back and forth to try to knock you down. Why are they doing this? I have no idea, but it makes for a fun minigame. And finally, there's the obvious fielding as the outfielder. I swear, it's impossible to tell where these fly balls are going to land. Just felt like a guessing game based on the shadow position. I believe the bottom main menu options are for creating a player and creating a team, as well as options. Then there's a training mode and managing rosters in the middle. At the top, there's Open, Pennant, and Scenario. The Pennant mode is what we want to beat this game. I'll be winning this Pennant. There are 12 teams available from the Nippon Pro Baseball League. I decided to play as the Orix Blue Wave because I remember them being good from the other games, especially because they have Ichiro Suzuki on their team during this time period. Normally, a pennant is a 135 game season, but thankfully, you can lower that to as much as 5 games. Well, I tend to go with the fastest way possible to win the championship in sports games, so I'm doing the 5-game pennant. Viewing your lineup, it shows everyone's mood, similar to the Power Pros series. Why are some of those guys so unhappy? What are they doing? Going into the game, we see a little neat intro setting the stage for the matchup with an announcer saying stuff in Japanese that I have no idea what it means. We're up against the Kintetsu Buffaloes for the first game. Before starting, it has you do a few warm-up pitches. All you do to pitch is press A to throw it and use the joystick to decide how it moves. Into the first game now, and wow, why did my pitch go rogue like that? I didn't say to throw it anywhere near there. I'm not really finding any place online to see the team's historical roster for the NPB. Maybe if I knew how to search Japanese websites, I could find it, but it's not surprising there's no info easily available from English websites. So I don't really know the names of any of these players. To throw the ball to the base, you just use the C buttons, or you can use the A button along with the joystick to throw in a direction. I like the controls being super basic, it's really easy to pick up. They went 3 up, 3 down, and it's my turn to bat. Batting is also easy. You just move the joystick to get the swinging range over the ball and press A to swing. You can also bunt with C down. Got a base hit on my very first attempt. You'll love to see it. With 2 men on base, I got this home run. No, wait, that's just a foul ball. Well, if you hit a big hit, it does that special animation. I guess they decided to keep it even if it goes foul. Unfortunately, didn't get any runs that inning. Thankfully, when you're fielding, it gives an indicator to where the fly ball is going to land. Guess that minigame I did earlier is just hard mode. One thing I really appreciate in this game is how quickly it goes by. No fluff for a strike or ball. Just immediately go on to the next pitch. No crazy animation or transitions between innings, nothing like that. I mean, with the players looking the way they do, it's clear they aren't going for realism, so they know people want to feel like they're playing a video game, not a simulation. Okay, I figured out how to do different pitches. Use the joystick to select which pitch type before throwing. If the pitcher shakes his head no, it means he doesn't have a pitch in that slot. I think this guy only has a fastball, curveball, and changeup. I don't think this is good. Yep, there's that animation. The other team got a home run against me to get the first score of the game. At least no one else was on base, so it's only one run. This guy got frozen after striking out. I think it's because there were 2 outs and he left someone on base. Get wrecked, buddy. Bottom of the 4th inning, base is loaded, and this guy who's not Ichiro blasted into right center field. This should have been multiple runs, but I couldn't figure out how to make the guy on third go home. Oh well. The next at-bat, and it did the cutscene, let's go! Wait, what? Why is this a terrible pop fly, not even halfway to the fence? The game baited me there, what? I thought the cutscene was for home runs. The devs are trolling. Wasn't able to get any more runs, so it's all tied up 1-1. A frustrating thing about fielding is there's no way to switch players, at least not that I could figure out. Sometimes the person who clearly seems to be the best to field the ball isn't who's selected. This led to them getting another run, taking the lead 2-1. It stayed that way going into the bottom of the 5th. What the heck, man? The pitcher just blasted me with the ball in my big toe. Honestly, I feel like that would hurt pretty bad. We got the bases loaded, and that's in the gap. All tied up. That's what I'm talking about. And don't call it a rally, but it's definitely a rally, because we got another one. Heck yes, dude. My first lead of the game. We are crushing them. And it's Ichiro up with the bases loaded. They're done for. Oh, never mind. He stinks. It didn't matter in the end, though. No one scored the rest of the game, and the Blue Wave took the win 3-2. Starting the season off strong. Yeah, baby. Time for our second match. We are against the Seibu Lions. I'll take this time to talk about the graphics and audio. The graphics basically look the same as the last game, probably just slightly higher detail on everything. I do personally enjoy seeing the flags waving in the crowd sometimes. Imagine paying a bunch of money to see a baseball game and someone brings a huge flag right in front of you though. I'd be fuming. For the audio, it plays that song all these Japanese baseball games play during a game. I have no idea what it is, but I have the beat from it embedded in my brain at this point. I wonder if they play this constantly at a real game. There's also a commentator who talks quite a lot. I'm sure he's saying nice things, but I have no idea what the heck any of it is. Also, the devs put in a special thing for when Ichiro is up to bat where the crowd yells his name. It's pretty neat. Big hit here. Finally figured out how to make people run to the next base. It's B plus the direction you want them to run. We're winning big this time. Actually, I just thought of another thing. I love the way the announcer yells strike. It just sounds so satisfying. Whoa, I forgot you can get blasted in the face when you're fielding. Now that would hurt, and be incredibly embarrassing on top of it. Anyway, we won that game 4-0. The Blue Wave are crushing it. The third game was against the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks. They're going down. No one scored the entire game, so we went into extra innings. Baseball ends after 9 innings, but if it's tied up, we keep on going. Well, it only keeps going for 3 more innings. If it's still tied up after 12, then they just declare it a tie. So our record is 2-0-1. Game 4 was against the Chibalot Marines. No way we don't win this one. I really don't understand this little cutscene when you hit it. You'd think it would be used for home runs, but this one barely left the infield. Oh shoot, we got their guy in a pickle. It didn't last very long though. They can just kind of instantly turn around in this game. Fair enough, CPU. Fair enough. They got crushed in the end. The Blue Wave take the win 3-1. Game 5 was against the Nippon Ham Fighters. Ham. Actually, I'm a fraud. I don't like ham at all. I think it's kind of gross. What the heck? My catcher just missed the ball. This is a rare rule in baseball. If the catcher doesn't catch the third strike, then the base runner has a chance to run to first base. This must be what it's like trying to explain cricket to me. Baseball rules are weird. One weird thing I found with this game is how bad Ichiro was. Maybe I was just getting unlucky, but he seriously seems like they nerfed him because all his swings looked like this. What is my third baseman doing? You're doing this as a profession, buddy. Get it together. Despite that incredibly embarrassing blunder from third, we won this game 3-0. With that win, we had won our division. We got a nice little celebration with all our players popping off. I feel like this is the exact same cutscene as the last game. I mean, it is a good one. Here we go, the Nippon Pro Baseball League Championship. We are up against the Yomiuri Giants. Not sure if he was sent to the Yankees at this point, but they had the legend Hideki Matsui on their team. Oh wait, there he is. So yeah, he wasn't drafted yet. That guy was cracked. Talk about a convenient error. That guy must have money riding on the blue wave winning. Well, I'll take any runs I can get. Huge hit here from some dude on my team. That's 2 more runs in, we're dominating. Wow, I thought I would go this entire game without hitting one, but there is my first home run. It feels good in every single baseball game, I swear. We were up by 5 now. This is getting out of hand. Something far more rare than that. I got an inside the park home run here. Sure, it was due to yet another error from the left fielder who is totally not betting on this game, but still. I'm surprised there's not like a special fanfare for it or anything like that. We wound up winning 9-0 and the Origs Blue Wave take the pennant for the 1999 season. It plays the exact same cutscene as it did for winning the division, which is a bit odd. One last thing I did was investigate the Create a Player feature. There are honestly a ton of customizations here. Why are there like 30 different eyes you can use? Wait a second, is this a success mode just like the Jikyo baseball games? It kind of looks like it. I can't really find any info about this game online though. Even Who Was Phone's GameFAQs guide is a bit messed up. It seemed like it was talking about the first game in this series, so I'm not sure what this mode is. It's really a shame these games aren't available in English. But yeah, that's about all there is for this one. Game complete. So yeah, there you have it. My journey to beating Chōkūkan Knight Pro Yakyū King 2. I mean, yeah, this game is about what I expected. It plays basically the same as the first one, but that's not really a bad thing. Sure, back in the day it would have not really felt worth it to buy the second one if you already had the first, but just as an experience playing it, it's fun. The controls are easy to understand, and I really like how the game's so fast-paced. You can get through a full 9 endings in under 20 minutes easily. The art style's pleasing to look at too, and I don't know, it's just a decent little time. If you like baseball games, I'd recommend giving this series a shot. You may have a bit of fun with it, you never know. I gave Chōkūkan Knight Pro Yakyū King 2 a 6.5 out of 10 for enjoyability and a 2 out of 10 for difficulty. Alright, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. We had a randomized marble race to determine which game was next, so here's how that played out. Or skip to the timestamp on screen to skip straight to the game selection. Abducted Spicy Adventure. 139 games on the list, like J-League, Mickey Speedway USA, and Quest 64, but only one can win. So let's see what it is. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, down they go through the pachinko machine. And it's Rugrats in Paris, the movie. Oh, but we got a roadblock. Star Fox 64 sneaking past, actually. No, it's Mike Piazza's Strike Zone. And Mike Piazza's Strike Zone getting knocked backwards, though. And Mario no Fotobi, it's Star Fox 64 Automobile Lamborghini. We got another roadblock. Oh my god, these... Aiden Chronicles sneaks past. Aiden Chronicles with a massive, massive lead, folks. And it's... Is this the end of the track? Aiden Chronicles? That track was horrible. That track sucked. Well, there it is, chat. Aiden Chronicles. I hear this is quite the long game. Alrighty, Aiden Chronicles the First Mage could be an incredibly long game. I've never seen it. But yeah, if you're still here watching, you're awesome. Thank you, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, or maybe even drop a subscription to the channel. Or you could even click one of these other videos that are on screen right now. And yeah, see you next time.